What's up, my friend? Matt Little here, Provo dating coach, and today I'm excited to talk to you about how to deal with discouragement in dating. Because let's be real, dating can be super hard. You get rejected, you get friend zoned, you get ghosted, you get broken up with sometimes, and sometimes you get a girlfriend. But a lot of times, in fact, most of the time in dating, things don't work out well. And that can make it super, super draining. So how do we overcome that? How do we conquer discouragement? How do we destroy that discouragement and just be the master of our own lives, especially our dating lives? Today, I'm going to teach you 2 specific ideas that are going to help you do exactly that. So idea number 1 is this: what you focus on grows. And what I mean by this is if you are focusing on, oh, I did this bad, oh, that was a failure, oh, did that bad, and you keep beating yourself up about different things, it could be little or large things. If you keep beating yourself up, you know it's going to grow, that discouragement and that negativity. So how do you overcome that? It's really simple. It's the exact opposite. What are the wins? What did I do well? And if you're focusing on those gains, those wins, you're going to get positive momentum, and that is what is going to grow, my friend. Let me share with you an experience that I had in my own life, in my own dating life, that really illustrates this. So I spent about 18 months of my life after my mission just head over heels for this one girl. I thought she was the most amazing person ever and just thought, she's the one for me. And I tried 3 different times with probably a couple months in between of trying to date her, and she always ended up rejecting me. And that 3rd time, I knew it was over. There was no chance, no going back. And I felt totally depressed, and I felt totally sad because I would go on dates with other girls, but I just couldn't like any of them as much. And it was really frustrating. It was really hard. And I could barely get myself to do homework, barely get myself to get out of bed. I was in depression, man. If you've been rejected, you have those deep feelings in your heart, it's sad and it's hard. And I feel for you, my friend, because I've been there. But let me tell you, the awesome experience that I had that took me out of that depression and that just propelled me into the person that I am today. And it was, I took this awesome class at BYU called Performance Psychology, taught by Craig Manning, who's a performance psychologist. He wrote a book called The Fearless Mind. It's about high performance. And he taught us 3 positive thoughts are what it takes to overcome 1 negative thought. You need 3 positive to overcome 1 negative thought. So he would have us as an assignment write every single night, here are 3 things I did well, and 1 thing I'd like to improve. And no, I was in a state of depression. It was like the worst I've ever been in my life. I was so unhappy, so sad, and I was so discouraged. And I thought, things will never work out. There's something wrong with me. I'm not worthy of being loved. All the negative thoughts. That was what was growing. But doing this 3-to-1 exercise when I was journaling every night saying, here are 3 wins that I had. Here are 3 things that I did well and 1 thing that I'd like to improve. You know what happened? I skyrocketed. 6 weeks of that class and I was the happiest person I had ever been. It was growing. The positive things were growing. And not only that, during that time period of the class, I overcame that depression. I started dating a girl and had a girlfriend for the first time, which was awesome. Yeah. It was just an amazing upward spiral. And guys, the truth shall make you free. Jesus taught that in John 8:32. It's great scripture, very profound. You should read it. The truth shall make you free. And that truth of what you focus on grows. That liberated me. It freed me from sadness and depression and discouragement. And guys, you you can have a more happy, positive dating life if you focus on the wins and you focus on the great parts instead of focusing on the negative. So that is very, very crucial and important. Idea number 2 is what I call the foundational and fundamental truth of dating. This truth is going to set you free. It's going to make you free. It definitely did for me. The truth is that attraction is triggered. It's not a choice. So what I'm saying is attraction is not something that someone chooses. It's a response to stimulus. So like if you hit a light switch up, the light turns on. Same thing with attraction. You can trigger attraction. And women have ways in which you can trigger attraction in them for you. That is amazing news, my friend, because when I learned that fundamental truth that attraction is triggered, you know what I started doing? I invested money and time into getting coached and reading books and studying principles of attraction and dating and relationship skills. And I started learning those every single day and working on those every single day. And on the weekends, I would go on 1 or 2 dates and I would start practicing those skills. And I would get instant feedback and I'd find out, oh, here's what works, here's what doesn't work. And that changed my dating life. All of a sudden, I went from little success to dating the kind of women that I want to date. And my friend, if you want God to help you get your dream girl, you need to do your part. You need to learn those skills, those relationship and attraction skills that can ultimately help you get your dream girl. So I'm going to give you 2 assignments right now that you can do to start learning how to trigger attraction. Now, first thing I want you to do is every night in your journal, write 3 things you did well and 1 thing you want to improve upon. And this doesn't have to be dating related. I want it to be about life in general. It can be about dating if you'd like it to, but you need to start this practice because what you focus on grows. The second thing I want you to do, my friend, is I want you down below in the description, there's a link where you can go get my free texting guide. I want you to get that free texting guide and start using those principles so that you can start learning how to trigger attraction in women over text messaging. And that is a great starting point to start learning those skills. Subscribe, follow me here, follow me on social media. So my friend, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm your coach, Matt Little, and I want to help you get your dream girl. Have a great day.